Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I very much welcome the Foreign Secretary's decisions on the International Criminal Court and on UNRWA funding. This morning I met with Oxfam, and they told myself and other members of this House that they predict that in this summer, when Parliament's in recess, up to 7,000 people in Gaza will be killed or injured, up to a third of them children. Given this, can the Minister outline what urgent steps the government will take this summer in order to end this horror, including ending UK arms sales to Israel?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, too many people have died in Gaza and too little aid is getting in. We are clear that Israel must take concrete steps to protect civilians and aid workers in accordance with international humanitarian law. This includes deconfliction between military and humanitarian operations and supporting the minimum operating requirements of the UN agencies, as well as, of course, the other matters that my honourable friend, the Foreign Secretary, laid out, including the need for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire.
Deirdre Costello.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last week I met with some of my constituents in Ealing Southall who live in the Hanwell Broadway area, and they told me about Hanwell Friends of Sabastia, a friendship and support network between our corner of West London and a village in the north of the West Bank. So my constituents have heard firsthand how Palestinians are suffering across the territory. Could I ask what difference this decision to restart funding for UNRWA, the UN aid agency, will make to the lives of ordinary Palestinians, and what discussions she has had with UNRWA's Commissioner General to maximise that impact on the Palestinian people?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'm grateful to my honourable friend for raising this matter, because we are clear that UNRWA is the only humanitarian organisation that's able to operate at the scale required in Gaza. Now, the Foreign Secretary, as members will be aware, confirmed to the House on the 19th of July that the UK would resume funding to UNRWA. On the same day, I met with the UNRWA Commissioner General, Philippe Lazzarini, to understand more from him about the situation on the ground, but also reforms that UNRWA itself is undertaking. We also talked about this